This is a huge warning to all Americans and people worldwide. AI technology is going to change everything: the way we work, the way we interact, the way we invest, the way that banks work, the way that everything works in our ecosystem. It's going to replace jobs, and we need to get prepared for this. The great news is when there's huge changes in innovation and technology, it's a great opportunity for people to invest and get their money to work for them instead of working for money. My name is Coach JV. What I work to do is make very complex macro and microeconomic strategies very simple so the normal everyday person can implement them. If you want to learn how I ensure my wealth during these volatile times, I take my money from the left side of the risk pyramid, high risk, high return. I pull it down to the bottom and I insure my family and my money. Down below, you can set up a free consultation with my team. It's an assessment. You'll see it down below. And then in my social media platform, click it. You'll fill out the needs assessment and we'll direct you to the right team member. Okay. So say needs assessment in my profile. So let's go ahead and dive right into this. Again, they'll direct you to the right team member that can help you out. Okay. So we're just going to watch this from Larry Fink. Now, the first thing I want you to see is the verbiage around tokenization, right? Everything is going to be tokenized. Everything, everything, everything is going to be fast. It's going to be efficient, and it's going to start to replace jobs. Now, this happens in history over and over again. We're constantly innovating. Now, during the auto boom, the dot-com boom, now the crypto and AI boom, there's opportunities for us, speculative investors, to invest in these. Okay. You have to do your research, but you need to look at your job. For my companies right now, we are future proofing our businesses. Future proofing our businesses. AI is getting so crazy. If you guys have ever seen, I'm sure if you follow me, there's so many scam accounts following you because AI, it's crazy. We actually did a thing during our Freedom Conference where our security team did a AI video. It was because I have so much content out there. Remember, I will never ask you to send me money. I do not invest people's money. We do not invest in platform. I do not contact you on WhatsApp. That's not me. Okay. They did an AI voice of me. It was wild, guys. So we got to be very careful with this stuff. Okay. AI can be used for danger and it can be used for amazing creative things to help people. Okay. So we're first going to listen to the tokenization, but I want you to see Larry Fink and Jamie Dimon, the two largest bankers in the world, are transforming everything, or giving us the hint, excuse me, of what we're transforming to.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in an ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we can have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Okay, so he's talking about his tokenization, right? This is BlackRock. The asset manager hit a record 10.5 trillion as the market surges. So they are larger than most countries' GDPs, okay? So that's why I pay attention to BlackRock so much, why I pay attention to Jamie Dimon. Remember, Larry Fink's on the board of trustees for the World Economic Forum, okay? So right here, BlackRock in talks with governments about investments to power AI. So BlackRock in talks with various governments over the ways to fund critical investments to support artificial intelligence, including the increasing the power supply, the CEO of the world's largest asset manager. Okay, we're going to listen to Jamie Dimon here. Jamie Dimon, one of the largest bankers in the world. He talks, people listen in the banking industry.
It's a living, breathing thing. It's going to change. There are going to be all different types of models and different types of tools and technology. But the way to think about it for us is every single process, so errors, trading, hedging, research, every app, every database, you're going to be applying AI. So it might be as a co-pilot. It might be to replace humans. Like, AI is doing all the equity hedging for us for the most part. It's idea generation, it's large language models, it's note taking while you're talking to someone. And while it's taking notes, it may actually say to you that, here's the thing of interest the client might be interested in. All error, all customer service. It's a little bit of everything.
But it is going to replace some jobs.
Of course, yeah. But I look, folks, people have to take a deep breath, okay? Technology's always replace jobs. Your children can live to 100 and
People need to take a deep breath. I get that. We do need to take a deep breath, but your job is not getting replaced, right? Think about that. There's coffee shops now. I just saw a coffee shop that is fully automated, all AI technology. There's restaurants fully automated, all AI technology. There's drywalling robots. Okay, guys, the industrial era is dying out rapidly.
not have cancer because of technology. And literally, they'll probably be working 3.5 days a week. So technology has done unbelievable things for mankind, but planes crash, pharmaceuticals get misused. There are negatives. This one, the biggest negative in my view, is AI being used by bad people to do bad things. Think of cyber. Henry Kissinger talks about warfare. But the fact, and I do think eventually have legal guardrails around it. It's kind of hard to do because it's new, but it will add a huge value. And for J.P. Morgan, if it replaces jobs, we hope to redeploy people.
I just told you, for JP Morgan, it replaces jobs. Like he just told you that, right? And then we know this, right? Crypto market, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo report holding spot Bitcoin ETFs. So how rapidly have things changed? How rapidly have things changed, family? So I'm just sharing this information with you guys. I've invested in these waves of energy. Energy goes up, energy goes down. What I do, and I'm going to explain it on the back end of every video, is I pull from the left side of the risk pyramid. I pull high profits, high return. I bring it down into businesses. I insure my wealth, precious metals. Now we're getting into real estate. And I like a diversification strategy, right? I'm a long-term holder in crypto as well. I hold 50% long-term, but I know this is extremely speculative. I know those big booms, but I like to get my profit out of extremely speculative assets and secure my wealth. I think that's very, very important. So the key to this is to understand and look at your ecosystem right now and stop trading time for money and use money to free up time. How do you do that? You invest in assets that generate cash, right? You can, Warren Buffett, for example, at 12 years old, he read a book called Intelligent Investor, right? He stopped investing in stocks and started investing in companies. The same thing, but he started to say, hey, I'm not looking at the stock price. I'm looking at the company, the future of the company, right? That's why I talk about Ripple so much. And that's why I'm so intrigued with their ecosystem and what they're doing, because they're a real company. They're making real impact. That's why the SEC went after them. They're a disruptor in the industry. So I'm making smart decisions based on where I believe the wave of energy is going to go. I'm investing in the company, Bitcoin, right? I know it's not a company, but when BlackRock and JP Morgan now is getting access, Wells Fargo is getting access, they're letting their wealthy clients invest in it, right? Even though they think it's a pet rock and it's used for money laundering, they're getting involved in it. So that would be probably a smart thing to do to get some exposure. So I did. But when it profits, I make sure that I pull profits. I always get my initial investment out. So we do need to take a deep breath, but we do need to get our shit together now. Financial literacy, financial discipline, right? Learning how to earn. After you learn how to earn, you learn how to protect, and you learn how to grow for legacy to legacy. So I hope this information reaches you well. I love you guys very, very much. As we always say, warriors, rise, get your shit together. Let's go. Love you guys.